but you've been completely loyal to me. People, right? You're like, why are you with that guy? And you basically tell them, go fuck yourself. So I appreciate that.
Well, I'm half Jewish myself on my father's side, and then people say it doesn't count if it's on your father's side. Yeah, it doesn't count. Well, it counted enough that my ancestors that didn't leave, they died there. So, it counts enough in my mind. So, in any case, my legal name is Bruszkowski, which no one can pronounce or spell. So, for marketing purposes, I thought, well, this is not a effective business name.
Yeah.
So I thought, Moneyberg is. Represents my Jewish heritage, represents something that I care about of, creating, wealth for myself and, clients and friends and whatnot. And I just think it's humorous as well, is a funny marketing name.
Yeah, Moneyberg, because, everyone knows Jews know how to make money and then the money.
I like it. Regarding, people say to me occasionally, every month or so, somebody's sending me some DMs, or I happen to read them. I don't read most of my DMs, so it's probably every day.
You probably get a couple hundred.
It's probably every day, and I don't know. But I see, Jake Shields said blah blah blah. I can't believe you hang out with this guy. I can't believe, and I'm like, well, he's been good to me, so I don't care. Even people that are closer, I say, well, I don't care if he sets his family on fire, and if he calls me and wants to talk about it, I say, well, there must be a good reason. There must have been a good reason. I'm sure Jake's a good guy. He wouldn't just do that for no reason. So I don't care. I think, life is short enough. I don't want to spend my time with people that aren't going to be, persistent friends, that are only fair weather friends. I only want to be around people that are loyal, consistent, keep their word all the time. And if you want to be around people like that, you have to be that type of person yourself. So I don't care what the hell the public says about much of anything.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I've had a few people be like, lunatics, like, oh, why are you hanging out with a Jewish guy all the time? Like, dude, that guy's one of the most loyal people I've ever known. He's always stood by me. Will pick up my phone anytime, not going to ask questions. You're gonna do it before asking. And it's like, that's what a real friend is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Most people don't have any friends. And I don't say it as an insult, it's just the truth. Like, an average person has 0 real friends, What they call a friend is like an acquaintance, kind of, or some, nobody that they met at some networking event. Most people have 0 friends. And the reason is they don't know how to be a friend. They don't behave that way themselves. They don't think about other people's, social interests or financial interests or, I think there's 3 foundations to have a good friendship. Is that you have to have similar values, meaning you have to have similar thoughts about integrity or morality or ethics. In essence, you have to agree that we're not going to be scumbags to each other or fuck each other over.